These are the techniques that we're looking for. So if I get up to announce a new product, if I'm working on the positioning and the feature set of a new product, I want to know the person. I want to know at the beginning of that talk, when I go to, sort of take this narrative and get everybody excited about it, it's going to be about somebody in their life. It's going to have a face. It's going to have a name. They're going to have a name. We're going to know what kind of car they drive. We're going to know how they get a promotion. We're going to know how they get fired. We're going to know what they think of their boss. We're going to know all of that context. And that's the interesting part. I mean, we get to the software, we get to the sort of what we're going to do. I actually just had a one-on-one with one of our engineering VPs this morning. And, we're working on the architecture for a bunch of stuff together and the really nitty-gritty details. But when we get an hour to talk to each other in person, we want to go through these stories.
Yeah.
That's what we spend our time talking about. I mean, we can Slack and email about, how to do SQL this and, distributed systems that. That's stuff that we can kind of deal with in almost downtime. I mean, the real energy with each other is understanding the stories. And I pulled him onto a call the other day with somebody. I'm like, I just want you to see this person. Before we get into the software, I just want you to see this person. And we asked this person questions about their career. Tell us in 2013, this career transition, tell us how you felt. Tell us the story of your career. And by the time we get to the end of that, guess what? I don't need much of a Google Doc for the VP of engineering.
Right.
He gets it. He knows. This is what sucks about this job,
Yeah.
and he can daydream on it. And this is the key for leadership too, is that if you give people that narrative and the human story, your people will come to you with ideas you would have never thought of.
Right.
Because they start daydreaming about it. It's like the dog walking time for me, or some people call it the shower time, the shower cycles. Like that, especially in this day and age, it's so much of when we actually do our creative work.